Hello everyone, my name is Ria Rahul Chaudhary. I am a B.Ed student pursuing my B.Ed from AGS College of Education. Today I am going to be explaining my video on the topic based on mathematics subject. And today my topic is mastering perimeter, that is mastering perimeter and area, that is easy guide to rectangles and squares. It means from the topic itself, we can understand that the whole video will be about the perimeter and the area of the shapes triangle and squares. So, here is a small history related to the concepts of area and perimeter. So, the concepts of area and the perimeter date back to the date back to the ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Babylonians who used geometry for practical purposes such as land measurement and construction. Early mathematicians like Euclid formalized the study of geometry around 300 BCE in his famous book Elements, where he laid out rules for calculating the perimeter and area of basic shapes, including squares and rectangles. The perimeter representing the boundary length and the area representing the surface within. Remember this, the perimeter representing the boundary length and the area representing the surface within became fundamental for fields like architecture and agriculture. Over time, these concepts evolved to become central in mathematics education. Understanding area and perimeter is crucial for practical applications and deeper mathematical studies. So, this was a small history related to the concepts of area and perimeter. Let's move on. So, here comes the next slide is about important definitions of. So, it means that in the next few slides will be about the definition of square, rectangle, perimeter, area, and then comes sides. So here is the definition of square and rectangle. So what is a square? A square is a quadrilateral with four equal sides and four right angles. All sides are the same length and the opposite sides are parallel. So, what is the square? To the figure, see that the all four sides are equal to each other, they have the same value. It is represented by the small dash on the four sides, and their all the four angles are also equal to each other, and their right angle means 90 degree. Second, rectangle. A rectangle is a quadrilateral with opposite sides that are equal in length and four right angles. Unlike a square, the adjacent sides can have different lengths. So actually, in rectangle, opposite sides are equal, adjacent sides are unequal, and all angles are equal to each other, which is 90 degree. Then comes our third definition is about perimeter. What is perimeter? Perimeter is the total distance around the boundary of a shape. For a rectangle, it's calculated as 2 into length plus width, and for a square, it's calculated as 4 into side. What is area? Area is the amount of surface or space inside a two-dimensional shape. For a rectangle, it's calculated as length into width, and for a square, it's side into side. Then comes the definition for side. Sides are what are the line segments that form the boundary of a polygon in a square. All four sides are equal, while in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So make sure what are the sides? Sides is what boundary of a given shape. Square and rectangle have four equal sides, not equal, means four sides, where square have all equal sides and rectangle have opposite side as equal. Then the next heading is all about formula for square shape. A square shape has all sides as equal. We know that through the definition. Here in the figure ABCD, as shown in the figure, BC is A. Therefore, side we know as all are equal. AB side is equals to BC is equals to side CD is equal to side DA. Whole will be equal to A. So, perimeter of square is given by the formula 4 multiplied by side. As in the figure, side is given as A, so 4 multiplied by A. Then area of square is given by the formula side into side. So here we have the side as A, so A multiplied by A. So please make sure you remember the two formula related to the shape called square, its perimeter and area. Then comes formula for rectangle shape. Two opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. Here in the figure ABCD, as BC is equals to L and CD is equals to W as shown in the figure. We know that AB is equals to CD, opposite sides are equal, therefore both the value will be equal. It means side AB equals to side CD is equals to W. And side BC is equals to side AD because opposite sides are equal, therefore they are equal to L. So perimeter of rectangle we get to know is 2 multiplied by length plus W means width, and area of rectangle is L into W means length is multiplied by width. So here the next slide is about the method to find the perimeter of a square. So here the steps to solve the perimeter of square. First, to identify the length of one side because all the sides of a square are equal. So you need the measurement of one side. Now you will use the perimeter formula to find the perimeter of a given square, which is P equals to 4 multiplied by S means side. Then you will substitute the value of S. You will calculate and find out the answer. That means the result for your given question. Then comes an example based on this method. The given question is first one. A square has a side length of 5 centimeter. So you are asked to find its perimeter. So what was the step we have gone through? Step was first to check whether the given information is fulfilling the requirement of a solution. Yes, for perimeter of square, we require the value of side. Here in the given question, side is 5 centimeters. So we know the formula for perimeter of a square is P is equals to 4 multiplied by S means side. So instead of L, substitute the value 5. 4 5s are 20. Unit is centimeter. Always remember that you put the unit. It's mandatory. Consider it as it's mandatory, a compulsory thing. So here the answer is the perimeter of the square is 20 centimeter. Now the second example, a square playground has a side length of 12 meters. So now you are asked to find its perimeter. Same way we will follow the same steps. What is given to us, S is equals to 12 meters. Then you are asked to write the formula of the perimeter of square, which is P equals to 4 multiplied by S. As S is given as 12 meters, 12 fours are substitute in the formula. 12 fours are 48. Unit is compulsory, which is in meters. So the main answer becomes the statement is the perimeter of the square playground is 48 meters. So just a recap, what is the perimeter of square? Correct. The perimeter of square is P equals to 4 multiplied by side or S. Then comes method to find the perimeter of a rectangle. So here the steps to solve the perimeter of rectangle. For same we identify the length and width of the rectangle. Use the formula which is P is equals to 2 into length plus width L plus W. You will substitute the value of L and W and then adding those multiply with 2, you will get the final result. That is the required perimeter of the given shape, which is rectangle. So now we'll move to the example based on the perimeter of rectangle. So your first one, a rectangle has a length of 8 meters and a width of 3 meters. Find its perimeter. Steps, that is first one, use the formula for the perimeter of the rectangle, correct? Which is P equals to 2 into L plus of W. Now you will substitute the value of L and W, which is 8 and 3. 8 plus 3, 11, multiply by the 2, 11 twos are 22 meters. So here the perimeter of the rectangle is 22 meters. Now here the second example. A rectangle has a length of 10 centimeter and a width of 6 centimeter. You are asked to calculate its perimeter. So the steps are, first, write the formula. The formula is P equals to 2 into length plus width. L and W, substitute the value, which is 10 and 6. 10 plus 6, you will get 16. Multiply by the 2. 16 to 32. Unit is centimeter. Therefore, the final answer is the perimeter of the rectangle is 32 centimeter. So, a small recap here. What is the perimeter of the rectangle? Correct. The perimeter of rectangle is P equals to 2 into length plus width. Now, the method to find the area of a square. So make sure same way, but just here the formula is changed and few little bit change according to the formula. Same way, first identify the side of the given. There is one side of the given shape square. Then what is the write the formula? Formula is A is equals to side into side or side square. Substitute the value of S, multiply it by itself. And then you can calculate and find the final result. So here is the example based on the area of a square. A square has a side length of 4 centimeter. Find its area. So we know the formula of area of a square is side multiplied by side or side square. So here the side is given to us as 4 centimeters. So 4 into 4, 4 fours are 16 centimeter square or square centimeter will be your final answer. Now here the second question. A garden is shaped like a square with each side measuring 9 meters. Find the area of the garden. Same way you will solve, write the formula, substitute the value of the given side over here is 9. Multiply by itself, write the unit properly, and you will get your final result. This question to be solved by you all. Then comes the method to find the area of a rectangle. So here steps to solve the area of a rectangle. Same way, first identify what is the length and width. Then write the formula, which is A is equals to L multiplied by W. Substitute the value of L and W. Calculate and find the result. You have to multiply length and width to get the answer for the area of rectangle. So here same way the example, first one, a rectangle has a length of 7 meters and a width of 5 meters. Find its area. So here L, length is L, which is 7 meter. Width is W, which is 5 meters. Write the formula A is equals to L multiplied by W. Substitute the value 7 into 5, 7 5s are 35 square meters or meters square. See, the second example is a rectangular swimming pool has a length of 15 meters and a width of 8 meters. What is the area of the pool? Same way you have L, you have W, write the formula, substitute and find the final answer. So here is a list of different applications based on the concepts of area and perimeter. So the first point is the concepts of area and perimeter of squares and rectangles have practical applications in everyday life. For instance, when planning a garden, understanding the area helps determine how much soil or grass seed is needed to cover the shape effectively. In construction, calculating the perimeter is essential for determining the amount of fencing required to enclose a property or yard. Architects and interior designers use these measurements to optimize space and layout for rooms and furniture. Additionally, in packaging, knowing the area helps manufacturers design the boxes that fit products effectively while minimizing the material wastage. So, this gives a brief, not too brief, but an idea how this concept of area perimeter of squares and rectangle is actually helps in our everyday life. So I would like to conclude my topic with that. In conclusion, the study of area and perimeter of squares and rectangles is fundamental to both the theoretical mathematics and practical applications in various fields. Understanding these concepts enables individuals to make informed decisions in everyday situations from home improvement projects to landscaping and design. The formulas for calculating area and perimeter are simple, yet powerful tools that facilitate efficient planning and resource management. As foundational elements of geometry, these concepts also pave the way for more advanced mathematical studies, enhancing critical thinking and problem solving skills. Overall, mastery of area and perimeter not only contributes to academic success but also equips learners with essential skills for real world applications. So, I hope so you have understood all what I wanted to explain you through this video. This video was actually all about the find. How can you find the perimeter and area of square and rectangle? Based on this, there were four different formulas. We'll just recap all the things we have studied till now. So here, in a small recap, this the formula part we'll see. So here, based on the square, we have studied two formulas. Which one? One was on the perimeter. Perimeter means boundary. Boundary measure, total boundary measure, and area of square means within, inside the boundary, that's total surface area. So the formula for perimeter of square is 4 multiplied by side, and area of square is side multiplied by side. Then comes formula for rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 multiplied by length plus width. Area of square is length is multiplied by width. Please don't get confused. Do remember properly. Only four formulas are here. I hope so you have understood all the methods with the examples side by side. Do practice well, and thank you so much for watching my video. And let's hope we meet again with a new video, new style.